The Drum of the Dead. Long ago, in a remote Japanese village, there lived an orphan boy named Renji. He never knew family, never felt warmth, and lived on scraps he scavenged from the fields. The villagers whispered behind his back, calling him the cursed child, and shunned him as if his loneliness were a disease. One stormy night, after being chased away from a farmer's door while begging for bread, Renji stumbled into the mountains. His feet carried him to a crumbling, abandoned shrine. Moss covered the stone, shadows draped the walls, and silence filled the air. There, in the heart of the ruin, he found it. A massive taiko drum. Its hide stretched tight with ancient, weathered leather, its surface marked with faded red carvings. As Renji touched it, a whisper rose from its hollow body. "Strike me, and you will never be alone again." His heart trembled. Fear and yearning wrestled inside him. All he ever wanted was to belong, to be heard, to not vanish like a forgotten ghost. With trembling hands, he picked up 2 rusted sticks and struck once. Boom! The mountain shook. From the earth burst forth an army of spectral warriors, soldiers with scarred faces, their eyes glowing with a cold fire. They lined up before him and bowed. "Drummer, you are our master now." For the first time in his life, Renji wasn't alone. The spirits followed him as loyal shadows, fought for him, and destroyed his enemies. Villages spoke of him with fear, the drummer of the dead. Yet in the hollow of the night, the drum whispered again. "Never stop playing. Silence is betrayal. If he stopped, the spirits would devour him." Years passed. His hands split and bled with every strike. But he continued, each beat no longer music, but agony. His name grew into legend, but so did the hunger of the spirits. They began to demand more. "Give us more hearts, the innocent, the pure. Feed us." Renji's soul cracked. He had wanted love, a place in the world. But now his companions were nothing but hollow, ravenous shadows. He asked himself, was he still human, or just an echo of the cursed drum? At last, on a battlefield heavy with corpses, the voices screamed. "Strike! Awaken them! We will become an army without end!" Renji looked down at his torn hands, the blood dripping onto the drum's skin, and at the reflection of his hollow eyes in the steel of a fallen sword. A tear slipped down his cheek. With a faint smile, he whispered, "All I ever wanted was not to be alone." And then he dropped the sticks. The drum fell silent. The spirits shrieked and turned on him, ripping his body apart. The cursed drum cracked, then shattered into dust, scattering into the storm. From that day forward, no one ever saw the army of the dead again. Yet in nights of thunder, villagers swore they could hear faint, distant drumming, not of rage or war, but of a boy's sorrow echoing across eternity. Moral of the story: the deepest wound in the human heart is not hunger or fear. It is loneliness. And the desperate need to belong can lead us into darkness, even if it only offers false warmth. True humanity lies not in the power we gather or the followers we command, but in the compassion we keep alive in our hearts, even if we stand alone.